Alright, so we're back with another video, and today we are going to be going over all my monthly trades. Well, almost all my trades from this month. Because I am not including any trades that I had in existing videos, like the Boros trade or the SSS stat trades that I have in the other videos. But these are all the other videos that, all the other trades that I did on stream. And yeah, we're just gonna go over them. I'll tell you my thought process and just basically just go over the values. And you guys can let me know down below if it's W or L. By the way, correct me in the comments if I get a value wrong, but I am going by the official tier list given by Anime Adventures. So yeah, that's just the value I'm going by. Yeah, let's get straight into the first trade. We have 20 plus trades to go through. Let's get into it. Alright, so for the first trade, we are giving Shiny Carrot, Shiny Merca, and Evo Merlin for Shiny Ippo and regular Tamari. We are honestly winning pretty big here in terms of value. All of these units have a pretty bad demand. Probably the best demand is probably Merlin and Shiny Ippo. But we're getting around 65 value for what I'm giving is like 30, 40 value, something around that. So honestly, huge win right there. Let's go on to the second trade now. So second trade, we're at 2 regular Ippos, and then we just got 3 unevoed units for Shiny Jinmori. Just a small upgrade. Honestly, I don't even know what the value of unevoed Merlin and Oshi and Oshi is. Sorry, Roshi is not a... You can't Ippo him. I don't know why I said 3 unevoed, but yeah, 2 Ippos and Merlin and Oshi and Roshi for Shiny Jinmori is pretty W as well. Trade 3, we are giving... This is a bigger trade now. We are giving Shiny Shisui, Shiny Angel, and Shiny Ippo for Kisuke Shiny and Gowther Shiny. Now, I think this was a good upgrade for me. I am overpaying a decent amount. I'm also giving pretty decent demand as well, because Shisui Shiny is pretty decent demand, but I think it was a pretty good upgrade. Shisui Shiny is around 45 value, Angel's around 40, and then Ippo's 35. And then Kisuke Shiny is around 65, and then Gowther is 35. I'll be putting the values on the screen for you guys, by the way, because I can't do all this on my head. But yeah, it will be on the screen for you guys. Alright, on to the fourth trade. We are giving just a bunch of money. I'm not even gonna explain this. Not even gonna waste time. I don't really care if I'm losing or not. Loki on Evo Merlin is probably worth more than Peruna, but I kind of needed her for her air slow. That's the only thing she's good for. She's the only unit to hit to slow air, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. And then on the fifth trade, we have this is honestly it's a bit of overpay for Shiny Shisui, but Shiny Shisui has way better demand, and it's just a small upgrade. You have to overpay for a upgrade. It's 60 for 45. Unevo Shisui's not worth anything to me, so I don't even count him. So yeah, we lost 15 demand, but we gained a better unit. Now on to trade. Alright, so on to trade 7. Here we have a very simple trade, just as battle pass for Shiny Daki, huge W. I did this trade when Daki first came out and the battle pass came out. So battle passes are usually hyped up, and a lot of people are willing to overpay for it, which I managed to get a pretty good deal for. Daki's now worth 35 value, so this is pretty huge W. And then next we have a pretty big trade. This is where I got my Shiny Miss Ninja. Now, I gave Lord Boros, which is like around 95 to 100 value, but he does get decent overpays. And then Shisui for Miss Ninja, and he even added Amelia and Roshi. So yeah, this is already a huge W, and especially because at the time Miss Ninja was worth less than it is now. Like, Miss Ninja raised in value. And he has insane demand too. Pretty good demand because of his cosmetic. Now on trade 9, we have Jin Mori and regular Kisuke for Shiny Ken. This was just a small trade, just a little upgrade to a shiny unit. I mean, like, these two units just didn't really matter to me. I know Kent isn't all that good either, but you know, just a tiny little upgrade. And then we have trade 10, which is Shiny Kobani and Tamari for shiny Yoshina. Now, in terms of value, I'm losing a lot of value, but Tamari is just so bad, and Kobani is just, you know, also quite bad. But yeah, if you're speaking in terms of value, I did lose value, but I got a slightly better unit, so I wasn't too mad about that. Trade 11, we just did a reroll trade. 50 rerolls for Shiny Rayleigh. We're 5 off, but he didn't have any more, and I was like, you know, I had to prepare for the update, so I was like, why not? Shiny Rayleigh doesn't have much demand anyways, so yeah. On to trade 12. Alright, so for trade 12, we have Shiny Jinmori, Shiny Gowther for Shiny Shisui. Now, this is kind of an hell for me, I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty big overpay for Shiny Shisui, way more than I should have given. But I think someone was offering me a good trade if I had Shiny Shisui plus something else. That's why I overpaid for it. But Shisui, actually, I got a lot of good trades using Shisui. So I'm honestly not too mad about this overpay. Shisui does get some pretty good offers. But yeah, usually I wouldn't overpay this much for a unit. But Jinmori and Shiny Gowther, I mean, Shiny Jinmori and Shiny Gowther don't have the best demand. But yeah, not too bad trade. Trade 13, I just traded for some rerolls because this was before the Berserk update, and I was kind of down bad for some rerolls, so I just gave him exact value, 100 value for 100 rerolls. Nothing too crazy. And then here is another huge trade for Android 21. So Shiny Jelly, Shiny Shisui, and then the regular Ohana and regular Roshi. This was honestly not a bad deal. This was quite W, I'm not even gonna lie. Shiny Jelly doesn't have the highest demand. He's alright. He's not crazy demand. I haven't really gotten offered much overpay for Shiny Jelly. And then Shisui, this is Shisui that I used to trade for Android 21, and at the time, Android 21 is really hyped and overpriced, so honestly, I got a pretty good deal for her. Obviously, I did have to overpay quite a bit, but her cosmetic is just really worth it. But on to trade 15. Now, we're going for a downgrade here. This is one of the downgrades where... It's one of the few downgrades, actually. I overpaid for upgrades most of my trades, but this is a decent downgrade because Shiny Boa actually has pretty good demand. I think it's better demand than Shiny Kisuke. And they're pretty similar in value as well. They're around like 10 reroll value away, and then Shiny Tatsumi obviously trash, you know, trash demand, but the value's around 30, so it's a pretty decent overpay. Not too bad, a slight win in demand right there. And then trade 16. I don't even know what this trade was, but it was honestly just a small W, just some egg units for an Evo Shisui and Snake Princess. That Snake Princess is what really wanted me to trade. Worth way more. I don't think these Easter units are even worth anything. I don't even know what they're worth. Maybe like one reroll. Small W, and then trade 17. We're going for rerolls again. He was just offering me 50 rerolls, Shiny Hime and Shiny Tatsumi. That equals 50. Again, I was preparing for the Berserk update. Nothing too crazy, but yeah. On to trade 8. Alright, so for trade 18, we are trading for Lord Boros. And honestly, this is pretty big overpay, but we're just giving some mid-demand units for a really high-demand unit. And he does raise in value. At the time of this trade, he was doing 80, so he was worth 80 or something, or 90, but he's worth like 95, I think, now. So yeah, we are still overpaying a lot either way. Kisuke's 65. Yamamoto's like 60. And then we have Akin at like 40 or something, or no, 35, sorry, he's at 35. So we're giving 150 for Lord Boros, but this was right after I got 250 rerolls for my Lord Boros, so I thought I could get a better trade for it, which we did end up getting. That's the Boros we used to trade for Mist Ninja, so honestly, it was really worth it. Some mid-demand units, one trash demand unit actually, because Akin's kind of has no demand, for a really good high demand unit, so I'm not too mad about that overpay. And then we have another Lord Boros traded. We have Shiny Merlin, Shiny Daki, Amelia, and Peruna for Lord Boros. This was a huge W, honestly, because this was before we knew the value of Daki, but she's worth 35 now, and then 65. We're still overpaying a bit, but honestly, it's super worth it. We're not overpaying as much as we were before, and Daki doesn't have much good demand. But Merlin and Amelia do, but still. Good upgrade. Trade 19, we just have a small, simple trade. I wanted to get it for Shiny Roshi because I had so much trouble trading him. So I just traded for a Shiny Gowther. Shiny Gowther isn't the best either, but hey, it was better than Shiny Roshi at the time. So that's my thought process, at least. Trade 21, this is just a really small trade. I just gave 5 rerolls for Shiny Carrots. I just had 5 rerolls for some reason, and I guess he just wanted to give Shiny Carrot for it. So just a small win. Trade 22, also another small trade. This guy gave me 4 rerolls. Regular Shisui and regular Peruna for a Merlin. Non-Evo. So, slight win, I'll take it. But yeah, that's about all the trades I made this month. I mean, I made a ton other, like, I made a lot more trades, but they were already in my previous videos, like the SSS stat trade, the Dio trade, and the other Boros trade. I probably missed a few, but it's all right. Let me know if these trades were WRL, and let me know if you guys want to see a trading video next month. I'll try to get in more trades, but we'll probably get bigger trades as well, because I have much better units now, like that Shiny Mist Ninja and Android 21. I'm going to try to upgrade those or something. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like the video, and let me know if you guys want to see more. I had a lot of fun trading with you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.